And then, so he got canceled. So Breitbart fired him. He went into like, he was persona non grata even by his former allies and his former employer. And he was like a charismatic kind of gay guy. The gay conservative thing is a big hit, right? Like Christian Walker, because if you're just a gay guy who's going like, take me to the bars where the fucking drag queens are and fucking let us marry and fucking immigrants for all. I want an immigrant. Let's all have immigrants.
Nothing special about that.
Yeah, you're just one of many, right? But if you want some attention, you start going, close the border! Close the border! Let's get back to traditional values. Gay marriage is fucking not what God wanted. And people start going, wow, this kid's different. And you stand out. So he pulled that shit. Because he was like a very flamboyant kind of, he would come in with the hair, Milo, and he would talk with like a fake British accent. I think he grew up in, I don't know where. He's like one of those, like, he's a boarding school kid. I mean, I don't even know this for a fact, but I can tell you I know a boarding school kid when I see one. So he's a boarding school, and he would get up there and he would have his glasses down. He'd pretend to be all studious, like he was fucking Winston Churchill, and he would look down and go, well, the statistics say that black crime is disproportionate to their police interactions, and trans people are just, those are just the lesbians who haven't found themselves. And like, all you kids are just anti-West and Muslims are dangerous. Good night. And he'd walk away. And he was always dressed really flamboyant. But he was very like entertaining a little bit. He was like flamboyant. And then he got canceled. So what does he do? Like Madonna, baby, you got to rebrand yourself. How do you ingratiate yourself? He knows he's never going to get the left, right? Once you say certain things, you're never going to get the left. Like the left, the left has probably listened to this podcast and been like, bye, Yannis, right? Because once you say a word or something, they're just like, you have, when you're in the left, you got to go like, Ukraine, always Ukraine. No person is illegal. You have to go, Kavanaugh raped the whole world. He raped my mother and me as well. You have to say certain things. You can't deviate. They're pretty fascist about what your beliefs have to be. So he knows he's never going to get them back, even though he's a gay. He can't go full back and be like, I've seen the error of my ways. You could make the transition from left to right. That seems like a positive one. The right will accept you because they're hungry and they love that, because that means they go, you see, he infiltrated. He was part of their movement. He knows how crazy they are. But the left don't buy that. The left are unforgiving. They're the more unforgiving ones. You do something, it's like, you're dead to me. You're like, remember? I can't. No, you can't. Louis, no. Do you remember when Louis took his dick? He can't. Be like, yeah, but shouldn't you forgive him? Like, he didn't really actually commit a crime. Some of the girls let him do it. No, he's gone. The right will be like, come on in. Tell us what you know about the left. Are they really having drag demon hour every day? What is it? It's drag queens everywhere, right? They're all converting to Muslim. They're all secretly want to destroy America, right? Do they hate white people? Tell me. Because they want the informant, like it's an informant. So you could make the transition like he did as gay to right, but you can't go back. So he knows he's not going to get the left. Right? He knows he's lost the right. So what does he do? He doubles down. He doubles down on what he knows his dumb fucking base wants. This is how grifters think. He goes, guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to go to gay conversion therapy and become a straight white male and reemerge as a straight guy. Going like, hey guys, what's up? Christian White, I'm back. It's Milo, and I'm all about pussy now. I'm all about pussy now. Pussy is what it's all about, and he just fucking flings his arms around like this, like a poodle looking for a treat. And he's just going, I'm straight now, guys. It's Milo. Hello, it's Milo. I'm straight. You don't believe me? Look at me. Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Oh, fuck her. Oh, I'd like to fuck her so much. Oh, look how hot her titties are. I love when you could tell when a gay guys overcompensate when they're hiding, they just overcompensate. And they'll pick like the fattest girl. They'll be like, oh, fuck her. Lisa, I'm so pussy crazed. I would fuck that Michelin man. Did I call her Michelin man? I still have my sense of humor. I love big girls. I take anything. A one-legged girl. They start to sound like Patrice O'Neal. You're like, I think you're still gay, guy. Because you know what? Patrice said it funny, and yeah, I probably would fuck a one-legged girl, but probably not. He goes, I totally would. I'm so straight. I'm so fucking straight. I would fuck a one-legged whale. I'd fuck your grandmother. 80-year-old. You're like, Milo, calm down. Oh, I'm so pussy crazed. I'll fuck Hillary Clinton. You're like, okay, now you gave yourself away. So he doubled down. He cured himself. And I think he opened a sector for gay conversion. Gay conversion's funny. I think one time I had an idea for a show of like a gay conversion therapist with his family who's like obviously still gay but fights it every day. That's a good show. Like a guy showing up to work and just pushing the delicious dicks out of his mind and just sitting down, and then the show would be the lives of the people that come in and how he's like trying to convert them, but he just ends up fucking them in his therapist's office every day. Goes like, okay, now pray with me. They just sit there and he goes, look, it's evil. It's not what God wants. God doesn't want us to do this. And he goes, can you please stop talking to me like that? It's so fucking hot. And then they just, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you cut to them later. They're both in their boxer shorts holding each other's hand. Pray with me. Pray with me. We've sinned again. We've sinned again. We can't stop sinning. So he has said, I'll treat it like an addiction. You never stop being an alcoholic. Yeah, because you're gay. He's admitting it. He's like, I'm still gay. I hope people will support and pray for me. Pray for me after I secretly take down a dick. This is the funniest thing to me because it shows, pray for me, if for no other reason that they share my delight in the prospect of Milo Yiannopoulous furiously and indignantly railing against homosexuals for sins of the flesh. He announced his new vocation. Over the next decade, I would like to help rehabilitate what the media calls conversion therapy. It is unclear whether Yiannopoulous remains legally married. The guy I live with has been demoted to housemaid. Sure! You know what the funny thing about him, too, is he was married to a, much like Ann Coulter, who, Ann Coulter was married to a black guy. And I think Milo was also married to a black guy, who's now just his housemate. Oh, man.